pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Broncos about to kick it away and get this season started. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have the football first. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school. But talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the height. I'm excited to watch this debut.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? After the run, now to throw. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of five-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Kaiser. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The Rams started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Time to find the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. A great catch and run for 6.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really
looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Putting him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's up to 47 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Rams headed quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's complete! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to slam it in. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Rams!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul,
and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
and this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the Simdis Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down? They're going back to the ground. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. The defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kaiser. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
At the pace this guy's going, first half, guys, what is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Makes a grab past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Rams are on the move. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they
got some room entered to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Rams are threatening on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. The spin, still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going for it all. Catch inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ready? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They'll send out the kicker here. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of the third quarter. This quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He's got an open man. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Looking to the end zone. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pocket breaking down. He's got it along the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Up is working.
The run from the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it on the outside. It's Kaiser. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. 42 Spider. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Breaks into the open. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams line it up with a 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Hauls it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. And the Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. He now has 111 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. The short hands, it's Beal. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
And the Rams kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give as they work on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Rams didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snagged out of the air. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to catch. A play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Pressure coming. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now it's second and goal. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Everybody's getting in on the front now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously